Hello, guys.
Hi.
You're welcome to Unravel.
Uh-huh.
This is Woman Palava episode 2. So, for episode 1, we talked about different age-related issues that women face in our society, right? And then you disclosed your marriageable age. If there's anyone like that, you disclosed how old you were when you got married. But
That's not a big deal now. What's there to hide?
But you don't tell me how old you did now.
Well, you know my age now. What's all this?
They don't know. Now tell us.
I'm 34. I'm a 34-year-old woman.
You be very small girl.
Excuse
me.
Because you're advanced.
Hey, I'm not advanced. Don't try yourself
now.
I still have problem. Some years.
Are you scared to approach your 40s?
No, I'm not. Really.
On your age and be proud of it.
I'm not. But I'm sorry, but if I never reach 40, I'll come claim that.
But you don't close now.
I have some years to go. But I reach. What they call it? This is the fourth floor. I'll be waiting. I reach fourth floor. I know they invite you.
No, but who are you going to have there if you don't have me? Who are you going to have there if you don't have me? You don't go fit. Your mind don't go fit carry out.
I didn't consider you. It depends on how you maintain your steez.
You know it will be dry without me.
I didn't consider you.
You go dry. So
my G.
It's so weird.
Oh God. See, now you bring down my steez. I be bougie girl on a normal. You know, for my hand.
You're very far from being bougie.
I be very.
I bring out the real you.
See, for when they bomb me, now sliver spoon. You know what is sliver? Now sliver look good. Now I get that they can bomb me, but they reduce my steez and my composure.
Sliver look good.
I'm going to distance myself from your person.
No, I just bring out the real you. Because you can't form around me. You get some people where you get from cool, calm, collected. But with me, if you try to compose, I would know there's something wrong.
Okay, so last week we talked about age-related issues. So today I want to talk about juggling, motherhood, and being a career woman.
Yeah.
Like how do you balance? There's this thing, that thing they call work-life balance. Like how do you attain work-life balance as a woman in Nigeria? I'm saying Nigeria because this is where we live, right? So how do you juggle it as a woman? So we're going to be looking at different aspects of this. So the first one is, as a career woman, like a 9-to-5er, you go to work by 9. I don't know why they say 9 to 5.
When sometimes it's actually 6 to 9.
Or sometimes is you go 7:30 and you're closing like 5. So I don't know where they got that 9 to 5. But okay.
Making it so light.
Okay, so like someone that runs a 9 to 5. So how do you manage your relationship with your spouse? How do you manage it? Like how do you have that intimacy, that friendship, that closeness, while still
own it at work?
Yes, still be that boss lady at work. How?
It's quite difficult. It's quite difficult considering the fact that there's so much expectation from the woman. Again, we're seeing things from the woman's perspective because we are the woman, right? So as a woman, a lot rests on you when it comes to managing the home. So you have to maintain your relationship with your spouse. You have to raise the children right, because to a very good extent, raising the children is like the woman's
job.
Yes, we're in Africa, man. So there's no lying about that. So, and then you're managing other relationships outside the marriage, perhaps your in-laws, your spouse's friends. And then now you have your own self to take care of. Then you have to manage work. It's a whole lot.
It's too much.
It's a whole lot.
It's one of the, in fact, you know, some people say that you can't have it both ways. Sometimes one side suffers. So it's either your home is suffering, your relationship with your spouse is suffering, or you're not attaining the level you should at your workplace.
Exactly.
But some women have it really. I think they do.
I think those that have it, they first of all probably have the knowledge and understanding that they need to strike a balance. and they are probably just interested in striking the balance. Some women, the women who can successfully manage their home and successfully climb up the career ladder and achieve whatever professional goals they want to achieve, they must have put in the work. They must have put some things in place.
Yes, something that works.
So they have a standard relationship with their spouse. Maybe they and their husband probably have agreed that this is how we're going to run our home, come rain, come shine. So the woman is probably not making fresh food every morning. She's probably not hand washing the man's clothes. She's probably not the one that has to take care of the children all entirely, like give them a bath.
So it means she will have more time to communicate with her spouse. Where, you know, we're talking about how do you maintain your relationship with your spouse. So if she has more time, less time doing chores and all of that, so she has more time when she's back from work to dedicate to loving her husband in different ways. So that brings me to nannies. To have or not to have? What's your opinion?
Whatever works for you. Whatever works for anybody.
Well, you know me, I am a firm believer of also, as in, like, get somebody to do the work.
Yeah.
I am a very firm believer.
Yeah.
Because I've known women that will tell you, oh no, I don't want to get house help. Because some people will tell you, oh, I don't want my husband to have knowledge of the girl or to have something to do with the girl. Or they'll tell you, oh no, I like to do my things for myself. I know they run that kind of package.
I think the first problem we have is the fact that a lot of women don't think that men could also assist in running the home.
I'm not even trying to talk about the men angle, because that one.
No, because if you
want to sleep here.
No, I don't think you can even do without talking about it. Because if you have an agreement with your spouse that you have to help around the house, or we have to manage the home together. When I do this, you have to help me do this. Or maybe the man just understands that running a home is
their
responsibility as man and wife, and he's not leaving it entirely for the woman. Now the woman has some time to do something, and they also have time to spend together as a couple. But if he's going to leave it entirely to her, then she better look for some help.
Yes.
Otherwise,
but you know, some men won't help.
And they won't allow you
against
getting a nanny.
Well,
again, priorities, or maybe you saw the man like that. If you're not going to agree for the woman to get help, then you better be ready to help. Otherwise, I think it would be mean.
Tell that to Nigerian men.
No, I think
some women,
it would be mean.
Their husbands won't even have a problem with you getting a nanny, but just say, "Oh no, I'm very hardworking."
They are just the ones who want to show that they can.
And they see women who have nannies as being lazy. That, oh, I'm not saying you should leave you shouldn't even leave raising
the home,
your children for the nanny. But there's some things that so you don't even need to have a living nanny. The person can come and go, but just help you. Especially if you're a career woman, right? You go to work in the morning and you come back and you're productive at work. You do some part and then you seek help.
Why would I not want help? If I go to work in the morning, my husband goes out, we return home at night, and then I have to resume into
the night duty now. You know the end.
So the work, it doesn't end. So why can't I get someone to clean up every weekend? Why can't I get someone to do the laundry?
And then some people will tell you, oh no, I don't like washing machine. Oh, in this one. So women still wash. They don't, and they have money. It's not like I'm not talking about finance today. It's not like they don't have the money. They'll tell you, I don't believe in washing machine. I'll wash it by myself.
Because it's cleaner.
Yes, or stuff like that.
It makes my husband consider me the strong woman. They want to be strong. They want to be virtuous. They want to be the best for their husbands. But I think that's because you've seen yourself as less of a companion. You are seeing yourself as more of a housekeeper. Exactly. So if you're considering having a very good relationship with your husband, and also ensuring that the little things that need to be done around the house are done, then why not outsource? Especially if you have the money to pay for these things.
Yes.
How much does it cost to
get somebody? And that's why you see some women, they look a lot older,
way older
than their age, because they have so much, they're juggling too much. You go to work, you give it your best, you come home, you're helping your children with academics, you're cooking food,
at the end
you're
of
cleaning
the day,
the house, you're washing.
at the end of the day, you're really doing nothing.
Yes.
And then that's when something suffers, because there's really no perspective to it. There's really no planning. You're not saying, oh, let me just handle my home this way and let me just handle work this way. There's no end to it. You just keep going round and round
and at the
round,
point, you just burn out.
Yes, exactly.
Burnouts. Okay. So how about outsourcing? Where you, you know, these people who cook food on Instagram, like they cook stew, and so they tell you we deliver bowls of stew, bowls of stew, and then giving your clothes to the what do they call those people? What they call the people who wash washerman, laundry, whatever, and then you call them over to give them clothes and all that. Like outsourcing. What's your opinion about it?
You outsource as much as you can.
Can you buy soup and stew, as in like buy from these Instagram vendors?
The truth is, even if you have to buy soup, you don't do one thing every single time, right? So if I have to buy soup today because I just can't cook and I'm tired, why can't I buy soup?
Yeah.
Then probably tomorrow or next week, I feel like I've got some extra time on my hands.
You can now make
then I would cook.
Yes.
And serve my family whatever they want to eat. It's just that I wouldn't make it a habit of always ordering food.
Outsourcing. Yes.
But if I need to do it, if I'm too tired to cook, I would definitely order food.
So, how do you have a functional work-life balance?
Okay, I think it starts with understanding the fact that you can have a work-life balance. Because when you do understand that, there's a way you can plan your home such that things run perhaps automatically or semi-automatically without you there.
Like on autopilot.
Exactly.
And also, I think women should take away the guilt factor. I think a lot of women
put so much pressure on themselves,
and
believing that they are
guilty. Yes.
Only women can do this and this and this and this and this. And if I don't do it, it means I'm not playing my role.
I'm not a good mother.
Exactly.
Yes. So they should do away with the guilt. And I know that it's possible, that it's okay. It's
okay to have a very fantastic life at home and an equally productive one at work.
Yes.
Because if you need help, you're asking for it. If you need to outsource something, you outsource it. If you need to ask your spouse for help in running the home, you ask for the help. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And I think the second one is also to pursue your hobbies. I mean, if na movie they like watch,
at the end of the day,
most ones just come out, go watch them.
Yeah.
If it's just to go and hang out with your friends, girlfriends, that you just go and, you know, hanging out with your spouse is different from hanging out with your friends, your G's. I mean, you so much friends, like your way they come outside. You know, you're not trying to impress anybody. You're not trying to like be posh and all. No, because you know,
you can say anything and be yourself.
That's just it. So pursue your hobbies and then have or do I say enrich your social life.
A lot of women have not hung out with their girls in a long time.
Yes.
They haven't gone to see a movie
at all
on their own. They haven't gone to hang out with friends. They haven't gone to the beach. They haven't gone shopping. It's all my husband, my child, my husband, my child.
Just
like, really?
It helps. You don't actually know that it goes a long way to keep,
because at the end of the day, you can when you're refreshed and you're loosened up, you can then come back home and you're at a
this saying that they said a happy wife, happy life, like happy wife, happy home. Because this period that I didn't have help at home, right? I had my children, my husband, and then I had my mother-in-law at home. So I had a full house and I didn't have help and I was working. So I go to work, I come back, and then though my husband was helping, but you know, it can't really be like when you have somebody. So it was a lot. There was one Saturday I just woke up and I told him, please, I'm leaving this house this morning. I'll come back in the evening. Please do not call me.
Don't call me back.
I told him, I said, please don't call me. He told me, okay, don't worry, you can go. Do you know I went out around 10 a.m. and I saw 2 movies that day alone. See, I just told myself, you need this.
you'd come back and
I came back, I was like a new person. I don't like say they all born me fresh. I all cool down. You know, this guy on Instagram that says, "Oh my body, all cool. Oh my body, all cool." I just kind of, you know, I saw a movie. I just walked around waiting for my second movie. Ate what I wanted. Just walked around. Alone. Nobody was yelling, "Mommy," or whatever. I came back around 6. I left that place around 6. I came back home. I was a happier person.
Exactly.
So it goes a long way. You may think that you go squeeze,
and the things that sometimes just make us happy are not the biggest thing.
Yeah, it's just the little things that matter.
The fact that you just read a book, watch a movie,
yes, listen to a song,
music that dance just alone in your corner. Those things, a lot of women are just too uptight to do them.
Too prim and proper. Too busy.
So women need to understand that it's possible to have a good life at home, to have things running, have a happy home, and
without doing all the work,
without necessarily doing everything.
Yes, and
then just hit it at work. Keep it going and keep making your dreams come true. Yeah. It's very possible.
Very, very.
Most importantly, have a wonderful social life. Keep your girlfriends close, because last, your girlfriends, they have their own place. Your spouse or your husband, he also has his own place. And if you use everything perfectly, a happy wife is a
happy home. Your life will all soft, just sweet.
Exactly.
Thank you for hanging out with us today.
Be good. Take care of yourselves. Be a good wife. Be a good girl. Be a good mom. And please remember to subscribe, like, share your comments. We'll be happy to respond. Okay? Bye-bye.
Bye.